नमस्ते ट्रेडर्स, आप सबका स्वागत है आफ्टर आवर्स विद बेरीज। बैंक निफ्टी ने फाइनली आज एक अप मूव, या जो मैं कल मतलब प्रीवियस एपिसोड में आपको बता रहा था कि आई सी द मार्केट्स हैव शुड बॉटम आउट राइट नाउ, एंड द टाइटल आल्सो वाज सेइंग द सेम कि द शॉर्ट टर्म पेन is is over or might get over. And now moving on to the weekly time frame, Ganda, for Bank Nifty, one thing that I always I always kept saying is that ranges are very important, and when you know how to trade ranges, they offer the best risk to reward. And so coming back to that, right now if you see, the weekly closing is above the previous mark level, which is at 39,420. And if you guys have been following the channel, for me this is a liquidity hunt or a false breakdown. Which, what does it implicate is that now the sellers are trapped, and when sellers are trapped, they have to cover their positions, right? Which causes a rally, a short covering rally, as they say. So now, as yesterday, now okay, and while completing the range topic, now because the price is back into the range, the targets towards the upper side of the range are also open now, which is around 41,000 under, or what is the level on the upside?
But yeah,
That is,
41,000 is generally the first level. 42,
yeah,
41,800,
yeah,
41,900 is the second.
yeah. So a 500 rupee buffer, obviously, because they are ranges. So now again, a reversion to the upper side of the range is pretty much on the table now. Moving on to the hourly time frame. Let's go to the hourly time frame now. And if you see, there was this ascending triangle, descending triangle, whatever you want to call it. For me, I just want to know where the price is heading. The last hour of last 1 hour of Bank Nifty showed some really good buying, and as they say, the retailers open the market and institutions close the market. So if this is the institution closing the market, they pretty much have decided which direction they are placing their bets on. And seeing to that, now we've broken this triangle. I've been telling you guys, I have not participated in the downfall or the bearish run that happened. And I'm surely I've again bought Bank Beach today at some 396 97 levels with just like a 4 rupee stop loss. And I'm again bullish on Bank Nifty. Now there is like, if you see the blue line that is marked, I would look to re-enter at 39,420 for, yeah, like a retest. That's a perfect level, Gandhar. I think that's a weekly level also. Your blue level is also a weekly level.
It is, it is.
Yeah. So this level a retest, because entering right now, as we've told you, we don't chase price. We will wait for a pullback little bit on the downside and enter long. Yeah. This is something, a trade which can be surely placed. Moving on to Nifty, Gandhar.
Yeah.
Nifty yesterday, as you can see, there is a W in a like a tilted fashion. If you have the idea, don't find for a W in a very textbook manner. There's a W, yeah, a tilted W, yeah, yeah, you got it right. So for me, this is again a bottom, yeah,
Oh, too many arrows.
yeah.
This is fine.
So yeah, that's fine. So again, a breakout about the W is, I think, 17,150 level. I will go long, but wait for a retest, wait for a closing of 30 minutes, and we can surely go long in Nifty. Basically, now for me, indices have given me some kind of confirmation that we've made a short-term bottom. I think that's enough for indices today. I have pretty much made it clear what direction I am looking at and what levels you can look at. And let's move on to stocks.
Sure thing. And the first one is HDFC Bank, where I think yesterday, it is in my
Yeah.
level also. Well, surprise.
Yeah, that is same level I've given.
Yeah, and I did not see this chart yesterday. Anyhow, so I think Kshitij, you mentioned yesterday that this is a long setup, and well, it has worked as a long setup, as you can see on the charts. News has also come through that NCLT has finally approved the merger of HDFC and HDFC Bank. Though it was quite unlikely that the news that it wouldn't happen. Only slight, what do you say, something to look out for is HDFC might have to might have to sell some of its non-performing, not NPAs, but like a little delinquent, maybe 30 days, 60 days delinquent loans. They might have to sell it at a discount so that they can merge, because for banks, the kind of loans that they can hold on their balance sheet is quite strict. The regulations are very strict for banks, as compared to an NBFC. HDFC is an NBFC merging into a bank, so definitely they have to rationalize their loan book before the merger can happen. And so on a short term, you might see some slowdown in earnings of HDFC. So that's just something for our viewers to keep in mind.
Also, I had given Axis Bank. If you could
Yeah,
show them Axis Bank,
sure
because
thing.
it's a similar setup. Yeah,
Yep,
see, you'll have a
similar.
level marked. I knew it's a week on a weekly time frame. It looks very nice. If you just scroll back,
Yeah.
yeah, the setup. Yeah, that's it.
Hmm.
So we've again entered the range. Again, good setups here. I think
Yeah.
on Monday we need to really go long in one of those
Yes.
scripts.
Yes. And if just to round off the banks, the similar setup in the Kotak also, though not above the range, but at the bottom of the range. So similar setup in all three banks, if is what we
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to another stock that you had mentioned yesterday?
Yes. Yeah.
That was IEX.
Was IEX, yeah.
Yes,
So
IEX.
so I had told them that I am long 170 CE. So just to tell you guys, I have squared off at, in fact, it had doubled in the morning. It doubled, it went to zero point 0.8. But my targets were bigger because it was a 0-0 call. And from zero point 0.8, when it came back to my cost price, I as a trader, why would you take any loss once it's doubled? In
Hmm.
fact, I should have booked some kind of gains at least, but that's okay. I have exited at cost. Looking at the weekly, could you just shift to weekly time frame?
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking at the weekly now again, as I keep teaching you guys about hunts. Now again, this is I really want to see what happens in IEX now, because Gandhar, if you can see, there are like three hunts that has happened. Three.
Yeah.
Like I
This.
would not call, yeah.
Yeah. Let me just mark out all these three candles
Yeah, the handles.
basically
Yeah,
are
yeah,
sort of uncertainty candles.
yeah. And now I really want to see where the price really wants to head, because this is like nowadays we've seen कि हैमर के बाद उल्टा हैमर, ये अभी ये मेरे को हजम हो रहा है, ये तीसरा क्या चालू किया है ये मेरे को देखना है and if you see the range of the third candle is trying to cover both the candles,
Yes.
like the whipsaws are that big. And let's see now, like from how much I know, because the price has failed to close above the resistance, it should fall back into the range. I don't know. This is a very new pattern. Let's see how it works out. We'll get to learn something new. That's
Yeah.
how we keep observing also, guys. Some people, once they learn a certain chart patterns, they tend to not like ye form ho to, no doubt you should be mechanical, but try and get, if obviously it will only happen if you are very passionate. If you're going to just look at charts, oh इधर support resistance और इधर से पैसा बनेगा, यही दिमाग में चलेगा, तो नहीं. Me and Gandhar, we keep finding, अरे इधर से ये ऐसा कर रहा रहेगा तो क्या हो सकता है. That's how you will end up finding something or the other, and you might struck gold. You don't know. There is
Yeah.
it is, yeah, they are fractals. And
Hmm.
humans have the tendency to find patterns. So yeah.
And
So let's see. So basically, IEX, I am out of IEX.
hmm.
It's a wait and watch.
Hmm. And another.
Last one is BPCL,
Oh
no?
yeah, let's go to BPCL. And another
Yeah.
thing I just wanted to mention about trading setups also. Between really good trades and really bad trades, there are a lot of average trades as well. So even if you
Yeah.
don't find a really excellent setup, you can find an average setup, which works like half the time, but you can play with risk reward and get some money out of it when the broader market isn't giving you anything. So back to BPCL, as you
Oh,
can.
that's a very good channel that you've drawn, huh? Neat. Very neat.
It's a very obvious channel rather. I mean, anyone who
Yeah.
knows how a channel looks will probably draw this one. So a weekly channel stretching about 1.5 year from September to now. So 1 year, 2 months, 3 months. That got broken. Then there was consolidation. Then it looked like the breakout might fail. Now again we are at a level about 355 in BPCL. And this is a very strong weekly candle, about 7.5% weekly candle. So now I think this is where our
Yeah.
more of an
Don't give them our magical levels.
no, but this is somewhere we might enter. Is
Yes, yeah. It's something you guys must be thinking we are just marking those levels for out of nowhere, but you will see when that level comes, there'll be something. Yeah.
so.
Those are the exact level I will wait for to
Hmm,
enter Gandhar. Or we then wait for a breakout and then a retest of the above level.
355. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
See,
stock.
that's how the
This is
sorry. That's how clear. I'm so sorry. Wait. That is how you should always see how we both had two setups as the price would move. We were not trying to like हाँ भी breakout देगा तो ले लेते हैं नहीं. And I would suggest you guys also should have a trade plan in this manner, and that is when things become easier. Now we just have to wait for either two of the things to happen. That's it. There is no analysis left then.
It's just on GTT orders now from here on.
Yeah.
And I'll trust momentum in this stock more than reversal. So basically a small pullback we can go long is what I think. Same is the case for all of these stocks. The metal have done quite well in the past 2 days, which is quite surprising. I was not expecting that. Anyhow, market surprises all the time. Could just be short covering, and we might see another hammering on Monday. You never know.
True that.
All righty. Do we have anything that we have missed
No,
out?
I think it's been a 15-minute episode, I guess.
No, 11.
Oh, that's okay then.
So guys, thanks for tuning into After Hours with Bereez. This was Gandhar and Kshitij. Make sure you like this video, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to our YouTube channel. The first link in the description will be to our newly started newsletter, so subscribe to that as well. Thanks for watching.